The bubble lasted almost an hour, but we gave it the burst. Ace queen to ace jack, we hold 220,000 going to 5,000 big blind. We're on bathroom break. Some D-gens sitting behind me in the sports book. Carl, Truesy Lose. You might know him from online poker. Ten players remain. We got about 350,000 chips. One away from the final table. Five-handed. I love short-handed. At the Wynn. It's almost midnight. Let's run good. Middle position limps for 12,000. I 40K, the cutoff, with ace of spades, 10 of clubs. Same pro in the big blind calls and the limper folds. The flop comes. 10, 7, 3, two spades, excellent flop for our hand. He tanks and then leads out 40K. My gut reaction is to raise here and just get it in. But he might have flopped a set of sevens, 7 threes, slow playing a pair of jacks. We have position and we're the two big stacks, so we'll just put in the call, under rep our hand a bit. The turn is the deuce of spades, giving us the nut flush draw and top. A beautiful hand. He checks. We really want to put in that value bet, but we don't have many cards to worry about, so we're going to get value on rivers, either by him betting and us calling, or by him checking and us betting. He's probably the second best player in this tournament, so we don't want to get too tangled up with him just yet. The river is the ace of hearts, giving us top two pair. He now bets 85,000. Well, he can't have ace of spades X because we have that. Is he value betting a 10? Does he have 8, 9? Still set of sevens, set of threes. He was looking to check raise on the turn. My gut says to raise, but for some reason, I just put in the call with top two here with the nut flush blocker. He shows pocket deuces for a turn set. Leads the flop, checks the turn, bets the river. I mean, other than raising the flop, there's not much we could have done, and we lost the minimum with a monster hand. $800,000 going to 30K big blind, four-handed. Shorty has about 300K. And there's over 4 million in play, so I'm still third in chips, but you have to be mindful of the short stack. Under 30 blinds, so still have good reshove territory. It's 2 a.m. We're here to win, or get a good chop in our favor. 1500 PLO starting at 11 a.m. Might have to unreg. Not sure. We'll see how this goes. Blinds are up. Let's gamble. Four-handed with blinds at 15,000, 30,000. The button min raises to 60,000. He's been by far the most active player at the table. Small blind folds, and we look down at King 10 offsuit. We shove our 13 blinds into the middle. He tanks and puts in the call with Ace 3 offsuit. The board comes 7, 7, 5, 9, 10 on the river, and we double up to 800,000 chips. We're now three-handed. First hand back from break, under the gun shoves 400,000 at 40K big blind. I shove 800,000 with Ace Queen offsuit. He has pocket tens. The board comes King 7, 5. The turn is a 4, and the river is a 7. We lose a huge flip, and we now have 400,000 chips. Four-handed. Once for three-handed, I really turn up the aggression, raising any two, c-betting any two, taking down a lot of pots, bluffs are working, and we're chipping up nicely. We now have half the chips in play. We're now three-handed. I have the recreational on my right and the pro on my left. Not the best situation, but the recreational has been giving me a lot of walks when the pro folds the button. We've been playing for about an hour three-handed, which is probably 50 or 60 hands with the great Wynn dealers, competent in collecting the antes, riffling, dealing quickly, and keeping the action going. I currently have 1.9 million of the 4 million in play. My two opponents have about 1 million each. With blinds at 30,000, 60,000, we look down at Ace Deuce in the small blind. Easy shove. Big blind snap calls, so that's a problem. We show our Ace Deuce. He shows King Queen of Hearts. Let's hold. The flop comes 3, 5, 8. The turn is a queen, and the river is a 3. We lose a 2 million chip pot to solidify our position, heads up, huge chip lead over the recreational, but that's okay. We still got plenty of blinds, and we're going to keep fighting. With blinds at 30 and 60,000, it folds to me in the small blind. I have 1.1 million. I've been actively shoving in these situations, occasionally limping, rarely folding. Hasn't been calling us light, so we're going to continue to shove and attack these big blinds and antes to stay in the game three-handed. We shove all in with the King 6 offsuit. He snap calls, shows pocket nines. The flop comes 5, 5, 8. The turn is a deuce, and the river is a queen. And I am out of the Wynn $400 100K prize pool, third place, $10,000. The two players immediately discuss a deal, with the pro getting the majority of the prize pool and the trophy. I believe he got $22,000 or $23,000, while the Canadian amateur got $18,000. Just over 4 o'clock, mentally exhausted, somewhat tilted. My whole body is numb, and I see tunnel vision. Now it's time to drive home and try to wake up in time or unregister for the 11 a.m. 1500 PLO that I've already pre-regged for. It's a hell of a grind, but it's a job, and you have to treat it like a job and make the best of every opportunity. Thanks for watching.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
It's 4:15 a.m. Just got third place for $10,000 after a very, very long three-handed battle. Pro on my left, recreational on my right, trading blinds, back and forth. Third place, no trophy, no victory. Had him beat ace deuce to king queen for all the chips, and I would have coasted to victory. 25,000, not a problem. Recreational was playing super tight, just his cards, and we couldn't beat him. Tournament poker is all about endurance, focus, correct decisions, discipline, patience, aggression, fearlessness. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Yet this is the profession I've chosen.